Hello, my name is Shawn. Welcome to Console Revolution. Today we counting down my top 10 favorite video game systems of all times. If you have a problem with my list, go straight to the complaint compartment. Let's start with this shindig and start with the number 10, Sega CD. Sega CD was released in October of 1992 as an add-on CD-ROM accessory for the Sega Genesis. Sega CD lets the users play CD-based games as plays on CDs. Sega Genesis CD, whatever you want to call it, was the first game console with a CD-ROM. My favorite game is Iron Man and Mexican War. Check out this commercial from '92.
Hey! You still don't have a Sega CD? What are you waiting for? Nintendo to make one? You have seen the games, right? Wrong answer, man. Show 'em! Want to see more?
Okay, now at number 9, we have the NES. NES stands for Nintendo Entertainment System. The NES is an 8-bit home video game console. In 2009, the NES was named the single greatest video game console in history by IGN. I remember playing this console when I was younger with my buds. I still have great memories playing Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. Now let's watch this commercial from 1984. Check it out.
When you get hold of the Nintendo Entertainment System, when you master Rob, the video robot, and meet the challenge of Gyrobites, when you shoot the light-sensing zapper, when you play the system with so many arcade hits, you're playing with power. The Nintendo Entertainment System Deluxe Set. Batteries not included. Super Mario Brothers and other games sold separately.
Coming high, number 8, we got the original PlayStation. PlayStation was released in '94. It competed with Nintendo 64 and Sega Saturn as part of the 5th generation of video game consoles. In 2000, a remade slim version called the PS1 was released, replacing the original gray console. My 2 favorite games for this system were Twisted Metal and Metal Gear Solid. Check out this commercial from 1984. Coming at number 7, we have PS2. PlayStation 2 was released in '99. Games continued to be made and released for this console till 2013. PlayStation controller was released with DualShock controllers that allowed the users feel vibrations from the game. PlayStation was the next step up from the PS1, offering bigger and better games and high-definition graphics. My favorite games from the console were Armored Core and Bloody Gum 2. Number 6, Panasonic 3DO, or simply called the 3DO. The 3DO was released by Panasonic in '93. The 3DO's high price prevented the system from success, like Sega or Nintendo. Recently, it was canceled in '96. I probably enjoyed the graphics since it was the first 3D console. My favorite games are Wolfenstein 3D and Alone in the Dark. Here comes commercial for 3DO.
What time will my daughter be home?
The passive type probably plays Nintendo.
What time will my daughter be home?
Somewhere between 10 and 2.
The aggressive type probably plays Sega.
What time will my daughter be home?
You want her back?
And the other type definitely plays 3DO, the most advanced home gaming system in the universe.
Get a free John Madden football and Crash and Burn when you buy a 3DO system.
Number 5, Sega. Sega Genesis was released in North America in 1989. Sega Genesis was a competitor to Nintendo, which led to the creation of Sonic the Hedgehog. This led to the first console wars between two of the top companies. The Genesis had some great games. My favorite were Sonic and Mortal Kombat. Check out this commercial for Sega Genesis.
And so it was, late in the 20th century, that a pot fell upon the land. A plague of home videos that were limited in intelligence. There was brain drain, and terminal boredom swept the countryside. The maker looked down and was not pleased by what he saw. This is not good. And so it was. He brought forth Genesis, a system with twice the power, twice the intelligence, twice the challenge, twice the fun. Only a chosen few were called forth to experience this new dimension of high-definition graphics and stereo sound. And the maker saw what he had done and said, now that's not bad. Discover Genesis, and your world will never be the same.
The ball rolling, and number 4 is the Odyssey. The Magnavox Odyssey was released in '78. Magnavox was an innovator in the home video game industry. The Odyssey was the first home video game console created. The Odyssey was overall fun to play with educational games as well as its adventure games. My favorite games for this console were Centipede and Smithereen. Here comes a commercial for the Odyssey.
Magnavox presents Odyssey, the electronic game of the future. Odyssey easily attaches to any brand TV, black and white or color, to create a closed-circuit electronic playground. Odyssey gives you all the exciting action of hockey and 11 other challenging play and learning games for the entire family. Odyssey, a new dimension for your television, now at your Magnavox dealer. He's listed in the...
We made it down to the final 3. Here we go. Number 3, the Commodore 64. Commodore 64 was known as the C64, was introduced in January of '82. It is released as the highest selling single computer model of all time. C4 sold in '82 for $585, which would be the same as $1,500 today. The console was my first computer. It was great learning and educational games. My favorite games of this console were the Family Feud, Wheel of Fortune, and here's the commercial for it, 64.
Rather than compare personal computers ourselves, we asked the computers which one was better on the basis of price and memory. The Apple II preferred the Commodore 64. Then we asked the IBM, and it picked the Commodore 64. Then the Radio Shack chose the Commodore 64. That's what we like about our competition. They're so honest. The Commodore 64, what nobody else can give you at...
Okay, number 2, drum roll please. Xbox 360. The Xbox 360 competed with the PS3 and the Wii as part of the 7th generation video game consoles. The 360 was originally announced on MTV on May 2005. The Xbox 360 features Xbox Live, which allows the Xbox to receive regular updates during the console lifetime. Xbox Live allows users to play video games online, download games and game demos, purchase and stream music, television programs, and films. My favorite games for this system are Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, and here comes commercial for Xbox 360.
Anyone here? What's up, Jeff? get in on this one.
I'm not really good with goodbyes, so
Last but essentially not least, Xbox One. Xbox was announced in May 2013. It is a successor to Xbox 360. Xbox One is part of 8th generation of video game consoles. Xbox One received price of the controls and designs, multiple features, and voice navigation. Xbox One is my number one favorite console, mostly because the super high definition graphics and the fact that you can even play the original Xbox games on it. My favorite games for this console is Diablo Reaper of Souls, Destiny. Here comes the commercial for my number one console for you, Xbox One. My top 10 favorite game consoles of all time. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Thank you.